Hi there. Real quick before we jump into the episode. If you enjoy this episode, or any of the other episodes, be sure to give us a follow or subscribe. It would also be great if you shared it with a friend, or better yet, left a review so others can know how awesome it is. Thanks so much. And now, the episode.
Hey there, Press Starters, and welcome to the Press Start Leadership Podcast, the podcast about game-changing leadership, teaching you how to get the most out of your product and development team and become the leader you were meant to be. Leadership coaching and training for the international game industry professional. Now, let me introduce you to your host, the man, the myth, the legend, Christopher Mifsud.
Welcome back, Press Starters. I'm very happy to have you back this week, where we are going all in on a gardening metaphor. I hope you're ready for it, so let's dive in. First up, planting seeds for a better tomorrow. Growing your business like a garden. Businesses that thrive believe in planting seeds. Allowing ideas the time and space they need to grow is the only way to facilitate the long-term health of a company. As much as we want to believe it, there are no magic bullets, and no fix-all solutions that come at the flip of a switch. Trust me, I know. I've been hired to be the bullet. While there are a lot of turnkey solutions out there, they don't solve all of your problems, at least not yet, which is why it's important to treat your business like a garden. If you give it the time and attention it deserves, you'll reap the rewards. Here's how to do it. 1. Inspect the soil. Sometimes you don't know what the true problems are, and they usually take quite a lot of time to suss out. Do some digging to find out what's hiding underneath the surface. Take the time to thoroughly understand the issues at hand. 2. Plan your garden. Now that you know what needs to be fixed, it's time to move toward fixing it. How do you do that? By making a plan. Do you need a new process? Training? More investment in your team? To build buy-in? Maybe better team management? All of these things take time and preparation, so plan. 3. Plant and wait. Once you know what you want to plant, it's important to know how long it will take before harvest. Some ideas take 3 months to implement, some take 6, or longer. Have you accounted for the time it takes to break old habits? Build new ones? Acquire new resources? Onboard a new hire? As much as we want our tomatoes to appear immediately, it just doesn't work that way. 4. Water. Once you've implemented your new changes, you can't just walk away. You have to provide sustenance. Are you appraising new procedures and trends? Testing processes? Do you work with consultants to evaluate workflow? What do you do with feedback? Everything you do in a business needs constant love and attention. Maybe a project takes 6 months, depending on how much you throw your employees into the deep end. What if you know things take time and you're ready to be patient and tend to the garden? Hint, the answer is long-term success. If that's what you're after, you're going to need to know how to keep your garden healthy after you plant the seeds. And while I'm not a magic bullet, I can help your business thrive. Click the links below to check out my coaching packages. All right, next up is, how does your garden grow? Tending to the health of your business. After our last discussion, planting seeds for a better tomorrow, you're doing the work to plant seeds for your business's future. Your ideas are starting to germinate and take root, and your business is growing along nicely. Now it's time to tend to your garden and make sure everything continues to flourish. Here's how. Fertilize. It's crucial to conduct regular evaluations for employees. How else will you know who's ready to grow? What would some extra investment in them do? Perhaps it's just what they need to blossom. Prune. Regular evaluations also reveal who's at risk of leaving. Is one of your employees constantly unhappy? Not performing well? Determine whether they need a little extra nurturing or if it's time to let them go. Propagate. When someone leaves, you need to regrow that part of the business, so be prepared. Do you have a recruitment pipeline? A successor plan? Do you have someone earmarked? Are they internal or external? Are you training and preparing them? Make sure you're delegating regularly so you're ready to propagate. Inspect for pests. Even if things are going well, evaluate your team for risk potential. Are there a few bugs in the system that have the potential to do damage down the road? Do your employees have a hit by a bus manual? What is the effect on the company if someone goes on vacation? What do they know that nobody else does? Who could do that job? How easy is the handover? Did they document the processes? Will they ever? Consider hiring a technical writer and consultant to do it for them. And last but not least, enjoy. While it's always important to stretch and grow, and there's always something more to be done, we have to appreciate the work we've accomplished. Don't forget to stop and smell the roses. All right, and that's this week's episode of Press Start Leadership Podcast. Thanks for listening this week, and as always, thanks for being awesome. If you haven't downloaded my free ebook, 5 Heroic Leadership Skills, click on the link in the description. Tune in next week for your next episode of Press Start Leadership Podcast. Thank you. Oh, hi. Man, the episode's over, but thanks for sticking around till the end. Be sure to check out more episodes in the playlist and new episodes every week on Monday. Follow or subscribe so you never miss an episode. Don't forget to leave a review. Thanks again for being awesome.